While Oregon lawmakers on Capitol Hill are all condemning the siege on the U.S. Capitol yesterday.
Right now, there is a growing list of lawmakers calling for President Trump to be removed from power by invoking the 25th Amendment. That includes Congressman Earl Blumenauer, who joins us live right now with his reaction to the chaos at the Capitol. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for being on here with us because we want to hear about what you experienced. And of course, we're glad that you were safe. So, Congressman, tell us about your evacuation experience yesterday.
I mean, this mob that Donald Trump directed to the Capitol, part of this is predictable. I mean, it is sad. I was here when we had the 9/11 crisis. We've had problems in terms of weather. But we've never seen anything like a president of the United States directing a mob to attack the United States Capitol to try and disrupt the orderly transfer of power. This is unprecedented. As many people know, I started this Congress looking at the 25th Amendment because the things that Donald Trump was saying and doing made me very uncomfortable. It's late in his term, but it's time for him to go. The damage that he can do going out the door, we just saw, is unprecedented. He could not even bring himself to condemn these people who lawlessly broke into the Capitol, inciting what is horrific damage. It's time to stop. We need to hold him accountable. It's too late. I am pleased that the Congress stood up to the intimidation, that completed the count for the presidential election, but we're seeing this little drama playing out across the country. We saw it in Salem, Oregon. This guy is dangerous, and it is important for us to act.
Well, we know that you've declared your support for both an impeachment proceeding and the 25th Amendment. And Congressman, yesterday, I know you tweeted about reports that a certain cabinet secretary is considering resigning. If any of our viewers haven't seen this, I just want to read your tweet here. You wrote, "If you are a member of Trump's cabinet, anything less than organizing to invoke the 25th Amendment is cowardice, and it's too late to save your soul and reputation." So I'm curious, Congressman, do you think that this effort could actually happen in the next 13 days? Is it a reality?
Well, I mean, look what happened earlier this week. The president of the National Association of Manufacturers, one of the most mainstream business organizations dominated by Republicans, have come to the conclusion that Donald Trump is dangerous to the republic, not just bad for business. So you're seeing a groundswell of support. A number of people in the administration are jumping ship. Mick Mulvaney just resigned. We're watching where there's this serious division within the Republican Party itself that had this debate with itself about whether or not we were going to have groundless objections based on lies, misrepresentation, and confusion to stop the orderly transfer. The Republicans were debating amongst themselves. Luckily, a number of them came down and sided with us, and we were able to move this forward. But there's something going on with an awareness around the country that it has gone too far. He has been unchecked, and left unchecked, there's more damage that can happen. I'm encouraged, for example, with the results in Georgia, an unprecedented election where two Democrats won the runoff that was designed to suppress Black votes. Changes in the air. It can't happen soon enough.
Yeah, there has been investigation after investigation and recount after recount. But the people who were there at the Capitol yesterday still don't want to believe that this election is valid. What is your message to them? And are you concerned that something could still happen with these people in the next 13 days?
Anybody who listened to that debate, I mean, I was there until 3:30 in the morning and listened to people make impassioned pleas to not disenfranchise their voter. The hypocrisy was unbelievable. There are over 60 Republicans who somehow think that Joe Biden's election was flawed, who were themselves elected by the same system. And so they have no problem accepting the flawed results if it put them in power, but they were willing to put the country through this agony. The hypocrisy is rank. It didn't work. And now we can start putting the pieces back together. A Biden administration, a Democratic controlled Senate that's not going to be held hostage to McConnell putting a stranglehold on legislation. There'll be an opportunity for us to move these things forward and for people to reflect upon the amazing empowerment of voters in Georgia. I think this is a step back, but we've got a long, long way to go. And it starts with simple common sense things like rebuilding and renewing the country and giving state and local government the support they need to hold things together. It's going to be difficult, but we have an opportunity now that we didn't have 48 hours ago.
Well, thank you so much, Congressman Earl Blumenauer, for joining us. We are glad that you are doing okay. And of course, try to have a good day. And it is a new day out there at the Capitol.
Thank you very much.
All right, it is 7:39 on this Thursday morning. I want to take a live look outside. This is our Aileen A. Ridgefield camera. Lots of gray skies as we start things off here, but hopefully, Kelly, a little break from the rain headed our way.
Yeah, we're expecting